MCW fans, thank you for joining us here at Backstage Pass. I'm Tara, and my guest today is Raylyn.
Hello.
Thanks for joining us. It's good to have you back in MCW.
You know, it's been too long.
Yes. So for those of you who don't know, Raylyn was once our MCW Women's Champion.
I held it down for a while. I don't remember how long exactly, but I had some matches.
You did. We came back from the pandemic period, and you came and you just made a name for yourself. So our fans seem to really love you. I think it's your energy and your spunk.
I mean, I always try to be positive. Keep those positive vibes flowing. And when I have the positive vibes, the fans have the positive vibes, and we just vibe together.
That is true. So you have also been known as the Miley Cyrus of professional wrestling. I have to ask, where did that come from?
Oh my gosh, this is so embarrassing. I get asked this all the time. So when I first started wrestling at OVW, I couldn't wrestle at all, but they threw me in matches all the time. So this was when Miley Cyrus twerked on Robin Thicke at the VMAs. So I was having a match with Lady Tappa, and I twerked on her, and then she killed me.
Okay.
And then that was that.
All right.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Are we past the twerking phase now?
I think so. I don't do it very often. Even with my tag partner, Heather Monroe, we first met and we both kind of did the same thing. We're like both blonde. We both twerked. And we had a winner leaves Twerk Town match. I won, but we both wanted to leave Twerk Town. We wanted to be taken more seriously.
You were done with that. Yeah. I think that is good life advice to just put the twerking behind us all.
Yes.
No, I've never twerked, but I think that probably.
I mean, sometimes I still bring it out, but not in the ring anymore.
Okay. And you've got a couple other nicknames too that you have given yourself over the years. You put the Ray in Cray.
So actually, Mandy started calling me Ray Cray.
Okay.
I've known Mandy since we started around the same time, and we'd run into each other, and we'd always goof around backstage. And she's like, "You're Ray Cray," so it just stuck.
It stuck. All right. Any other interesting stories about any of your other nicknames, or?
I don't know. Like, I was just telling my mom the other day, I was like, I don't even know who I am half the time. I have like 8 names now.
That's it. Well, you're just such a fun personality, so I think that just kind of goes along with it. That you can kind of change and be adaptable.
Like, yeah, sure. Let's go.
It resonates with the fans, at least. So when you first started in the business, you were actually a valet, correct?
I was kind of.
Okay.
So I went to wrestling school, but they wanted to, before I actually was done with my class, they started putting me into valet so I could learn more, because like I said, I was awful, I was god awful. So it was just to learn and see. So I valeted a lot of matches in the beginning, and then started getting in there myself.
It definitely does help. I think I was a valet for 10 straight years. And I loved it. It was after I was a wrestler, actually. Yeah. So I kind of did it the opposite, and I loved it. So
it teaches you how to be a character. It teaches you how to be a presence, and I think it teaches you timing, because you can tell whenever the crowd's getting excited.
Yes, it definitely does. Makes you very aware, and you have to pay attention. So you can be a communicator. You can be a lot of different things. So I think being a manager is very important.
I think managers are so underrated.
Yes.
A bad manager can ruin an entire match. So,
yeah.
Same with a bad ref.
Yes, exactly. Well, I think both jobs are very important, and I think everybody should do them.
They're super underrated, and I think people need to show a little bit more respect to managers, referee, actually anyone.
Well, yeah.
If you're not doing your job, I'm not doing our job, we're gonna fall apart. So
we all have to work together. It's a dance. We're all dance partners. So, when did you make your debut?
I don't even know.
Okay.
August 18th of 2013 or 14 or 12.
Okay.
Yeah, 13 or 14. It was one of those years. I've been wrestling for 9 years.
Okay.
So 9 minus whatever 13. We're at. 13.
We'll do some math. All right, so 2013, but you remember the exact day, so that's something. Who was your first opponent?
My first opponent, and so my first match was a mixed tag. And it was me and a guy named Berto first, a guy named Aaron Sky, and Trina. She was the OVW Women's Champ at the time. She was really great. She's 5 foot tall, but she's a bodybuilder. She's awesome.
Cool. And did you win that first match?
I did.
Okay.
I think.
You think?
I'm trying to remember. Not against her.
It's been 9 years. So
I didn't win against her because she was the champ.
Got you. So who were some of your early influences when you got into this business?
So I feel like I didn't really start getting influenced till I was in for a couple years.
Mm-hmm.
I remember the first match I saw and I was really like, oh, women's wrestling is like awesome. It was Taryn Terrell and Gail Kim at it was like an Impact Summer match. I can't even remember what it was. It was so good and they killed it. And after that I was like, oh, I want to do that. Then later on I had done a seminar in Chicago at Shimmer and Mercedes Martinez.
Oh yeah.
She made me want to level up. Lufisto made me want to level up. So seeing these women made me want to get better because when I started, women's matches were popcorn matches.
Yes. Yep, exactly. Well, women's wrestling has certainly changed over the years. I mean, I came into the business like 20 plus years ago, and
you've seen it.
There's a lot of popcorn going on, and then some. So it certainly has become more elevated now. And in fact, tonight here when we did this interview, you were just featured at MCW Ladies Night, where we had all women performers, top to bottom, on the card. So we have
incredible.
Certainly come a long way. And you know what? The most incredible thing I thought about that night was looking in the crowd at how many kids were in the crowd.
I love that. I feel like we're here to inspire a future generation. Mm-hmm. Girls, boys, you can be whatever you want when you grow up. You just gotta dream big and put your mind to it.
Yeah, and they were so enthusiastic, and I just think that everybody was represented, and it was very inspirational to the kids that were watching. So good things to come for that.
It was a good night.
Yep. So now you travel around a lot.
I do.
And what do you do when you're not traveling and wrestling and making little kids happy?
So I'm wrestling a lot right now, but when I'm not here, I do cut hair. I'm a barber, and then I snuggle my little doggo, Star-Lord. You've met him.
Yes, I know.
That's my favorite thing to do is go on walks with him and snuggle him.
Oh, that's very good. That's a very good relaxing thing
I just need downtime.
Well, I'm sure that it's really hard to get some downtime with your crazy schedule.
Yeah, it's been pretty wild, but I wouldn't trade it for the world.
That's awesome. Now, how can our fans find you and find out what you're up to?
So I have a lot of social medias.
Okay.
Because I have my WoW accounts, and then I have my regular accounts. But you can follow my regular accounts and see everything I'm doing. On Instagram, I'm Raystar5, RAYSTAR number 5. Okay. And then on Twitter, it's Ray_Lynn.
Okay, that sounds pretty easy. Do you have a preferred social media? Are you active on all of them?
I should be more active than I am, but Instagram's the place to go.
Okay, well, I ask that. I let everybody, when I do these, give their handles so that they do. And it's just amazing to me how there's people who are diehard Twitter fans, diehard Instagram fans. You just get the gamut. Everybody has something that they prefer.
I prefer Instagram because I feel like people aren't trolling on there.
Yeah, see, and I hate Twitter because I just feel like it's kind of toxic.
I just
don't like it.
Yeah, I don't like it. I go on it, and sometimes I'll post something, and then I don't respond. I'm sorry, I don't. So, IG it is.
All right, well, fans, that's how you can get in touch with Raylynn. Follow her schedule. She's all over the place, so maybe you will get to check her out live as well. So, thanks for joining us here on Backstage Pass.
Thank you.